Gravy, baby.
What's up, my little gravy babies, little biscuit bitches, ladles, and other gravy accoutrement? We are Drewless today. DJ, are you sad? Where's Drew?
Where'd he go?
He got another job, I guess.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
I don't know. He made a big deal out of me having to take off on my job to be here, and then he doesn't do it himself. It sounds like some Drew shit.
That does sound like some Drew shit. I hope he listens to this and hears how upset with him we are.
Just angry. I wish he was here because I was just talking with producer Mark about maybe doing some Russian propaganda. Maybe doing some like have you heard? Are you aware of this? What has happened? In the Russian propaganda
pro Russia propaganda? Like you want to go like back to the Cold War era where you get all that really cool font. Remember they would fuck with. They had some real. I mean the art was pretty good. They did have some red art.
Let me tell you something. I am a fan of Russian art, not of government, but like they have a really like. There's a musician out there. His name is Victor Choi. It's called Red Wave Music. The name of the band's Kino. He's like there. He would be there like Jim Morrison or they're like Kurt Cobain kind of. It was really rad. They've also got the greatest vampire series. It's called Daywatch and Nightwatch. Both of these, it's like Vampire Matrix type shit. It's fucking awesome.
I like it.
It's incredible. Yeah, it's incredible. But they also have a knockoff of the Avengers called The Guardians, and that is the dumbest fucking shit you will ever see.
Well, didn't they? But isn't the Red Guardian is like a one that comes into the Marvel universe and all that shit, right? So,
well, no, this is about some Cold War. It's like the Avengers. They assemble a team. There's like a werebear, like a bear guy that shoots like he turns into a bear and like it's fucking dumb, man. It is so dumb. It is awful. The CGI is everything about it's awful. Daywatch and Nightwatch, incredible, incredible movies. But but no. So like, Turning Point USA is one. But there's this company out of Tennessee, Tenet, who works with people like Tim Pool and Dave Rubin and like all these right wing grifter people. And like, so basically, they all got caught like getting money to like basically spread. And I'm not even talking about no Russian propaganda is good. Like their posters are rad, right? The art, like we were saying.
Yeah,
like,
it's just the delivery of it, man.
Oh,
you know,
so bad.
I wish our advertising was that good. It's not. Our propaganda is trash. It's just memes. That's how we spread our misinformation is fucking bad memes. But they hired good designers. I mean, I felt the same way about, listen, I have nothing nice to say about the Nazis, but those suits, Hugo Boss, clean lines, god damn.
Sure. Amazing.
Yeah.
Red and black, a killer.
Always good and powerful looking. Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
So go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's all right. They were getting paid like $100K a week. So like just do dumb they are like lowest common denominator. Well, like Tim Pool, obviously. Like if you're listening to Tim Pool, like that's like the least of your problems. Russian propaganda.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We get paid like $100K a week to fucking, just be like, fucking Russia's great. If you want to be anti-woke, go to Russia.
I mean, that would be cool if we could get them out that way, though, right?
That's what I was taking. That's exactly where I was going with this.
Yeah, let's start pushing it. Or Russia's really cool. Yeah. I mean, they already got me half sold with so many people hugging fucking bears over there. Everybody's got a bear friend, so we could already get.
He opened up the borders, and he's like, "We're anybody who's against the West and doesn't want to be a part of this liberal woke Yeah, and the commercials.
They're using woke in Russia? Come on now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're using like turning point. Oh, it's the worst. Like true. Well, a few years ago, you remember they were like the super red pilled like chud motherfuckers were like wearing shirts that were like, I'd rather vote Putin than a Democrat.
Yes.
You remember when they were wearing those shirts and like doing all that? I mean, dude, it's just so easy. It's so easy to get them with like the worst. Anyways, I'm thinking we could get on this train somehow. And I'm not necessarily sure how, but
just kind of purge some of these guys. Yeah, I mean, I'm on board.
Yeah, dude. It would have to be a separate podcast, but like I think man, if anybody's got any connections, like,
if anybody's got a shitty uncle or somebody that knows, maybe it's a friend of Mr. Poole. If anybody knows these motherfuckers, DM us on the Instagram and let us know so we can try to set up our own grift.
Yeah, man, $100K a week. Oh, fucking yes. Oh, man. I got you.
Well, I feel like that's the other thing is I've noticed there's kind of a little bit of a desperation because a friend of mine was like showing me all these like things on Craigslist for them trying to recruit people to kind of be supporters for hire.
Oh yeah,
and shit like that. And it's just like, oh, man, you guys you really don't have the support that you keep letting everyone.
Man, they're losing the PR war bad.
Yeah.
I mean, bad. I mean, you invaded a country, and like, even though like I find myself being like, well, we did fucking like, break a bunch of agreements and stuff, but like, yeah, at the same time, it's not good. It's not good to invade other countries. Like, you can't. This is just always going to be.
We got too many problems here. That's always been my issue. I mean, in like historically, any time you have a Republican president, we're always are meddling more in the world's affairs, and with a Democratic president, they're always like more interested in handling domestic affairs, and like so.
Well, honestly, though, that used to be true.
That used to be true. So that's what I'm saying. It's like it's always been annoying to me when things are so bad here that we're even fucking around with whatever is out. It ain't got shit to do with us. We don't have to meddle in everybody's business. I mean, look at the position it's put us in with the West, with Palestine and Israel. We should have never been involved in that. We should have never been. We should have never been helping it. Whatever. I don't want to get into it. I mean, yeah.
I mean, dude, think about just the countries that we've tried to coup, either straight up coup or just like color revolution. Just this year, you got Bolivia, Venezuela, Georgia, fucking who else? I got a bunch of them, dude. Like we've been on a roll this year.
Yeah,
we really did it. Damn, who else was it?
Who do you think is making those decisions, dude? That's not
Bangladesh,
Biden. Huh? That's not Biden. His ass doesn't know. I don't think he knows where the bathroom. Like, who's making these? Who's Dick Cheneying fucking the Biden administration into this?
I mean, like, if you really just want to like pick my brain for like conspiracy theories,
yeah.
And by the way, I am the Scooby-Dooest motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm like solving these mysteries like stone with a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not fucking, I don't know shit. You know what I mean? But like, if I'm gonna guess, I would say like this is $1 trillion business.
Mm-hmm.
So you got like with Venezuela, obviously we've been trying to coup them forever. It's all about gas. Like,
yeah.
we totally like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there you can watch online like Nixon getting chased out of Venezuela for trying to coup. So we've always been after their gas and resources.
Yeah, I remember that in my fucking poli-sci class in college. I was talking. So we still trying to take over fucking Venezuela.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's why they are. These are our citizens, dude. Because it's like, yeah, they coming for us.
Yeah.
I mean, damn, we fucking, killed the fuck out of, just massacred motherfuckers all through Guatemala for their bananas. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, God damn, son.
Yeah.
Anyway, But like my
only to
it's
make them not taste like bananas anymore. Now they taste like fucking goddamn. Dude, it tastes like It's like a sweeter potato. What the fuck, man?
How do you do that? How do you murder like genocide a whole people and just make the thing worse? Not even like better. Like you made it so much, all of it so much worse.
If it's not a dull banana, it ain't a banana. No. Everything except dull is a goddamn banana, dude. I remember because my grandparents had one of the small bananas. I forgot what they're called, but my grandparents had one of those in their backyard, and I was always like, why don't they sell this at the store? This tastes way better. This fucking rules. It's like sweeter and more delicious. I was like, and that was years ago. It's gotten worse. The bananas have gotten worse.
Oh, it's totally gotten worse. Yeah, absolutely gotten worse.
Yeah.
Dude. Food in general has just gotten worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't get me started on that. We're still on this. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I think it's corporation. I think it's like it's the resource people, it's the gas people, it's absolutely the weapons manufacturer.
Mm.
I would say like a big part of like just me personally, like our like the military industrial complex was like, hey, here's a great way to get rid of all of our old shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll send them, and then we can make more shit. They can invest money into us to make more shit while our shit's over there getting exploded. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How old are you, do you think, because this just triggered a memory for me. How old were you when you like realized that companies had other company? Like, okay, I'll just tell you that memory and then you tell me if you remember when this happened for you. But I remember when I was a kid, I think I was probably like 17. I was at the mall and I was there. I walked by a kid's clothing store and it was like Osh Gosh Bagosh, one of those. And then I was with I forgot who I was fucking, like my uncle or my aunt or something. And they're like, fuck Osh. And I was like, why? What do you got against baby clothes? And they're like, no, they sell weapons. They like funded all these weapons. And I was like, what? And I was like, a baby clothes company. And then I was like, how? That doesn't make any sense. You know? And then that was the first time I ever found out that like a company that was doing heinous shit also had other, it was the same company that's like funding war and all that shit. Do you remember when that happened to you for the first time?
Well, I mean, I was raised on Warren Zevon and the dead Kennedy, so it was like a very early age.
That makes sense that it was my aunt because she was big into the dead Kennedys and all that, so yeah.
So at a very early age, I was aware. But it's like, it is funny because like Hitachi that makes the vibrator, that makes the fucking vibrators, like also makes these like crazy tanks.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
I know. It just also seems so wild to me, like war and baby clothes. Like, how did you pick? Like, how do you pick the shell company? How do you pick the other thing that you get into? That's just crazy.
Man. Yeah, like trying to like at this point in time, like, trying to like boycott and like, like fucking like participate in like BDS and stuff like that. Dude, it is so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Like on top of like just being poor.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So like your choices are like limited.
Already limited. And then if you try to have any kind of integrity whatsoever, you're like, well, I guess I could eat this sad carrot I grew.
Totally, dude. Like, it's like, I don't know, it's crazy. It's just a whole crazy thing. It's like, dude, that's our whole society. Like, we are just
well, I think that's why so many people generationally are pulling away from it and trying to grow their own shit. And I can't tell you how many, like, I don't know if it's my algorithm or what, but so many people are like, this is what we've been doing to not go to the grocery store. This is what we've been doing to not participate in this. And like part of it is like a little bit of an ostrich head in the sand, and like I'm just not participating in it, even so. I don't know if that's helping, but I think it's people's way of being like I'm not contributing to it. But
Right.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I go back and forth about it because it's like, I don't know if that's, I don't know if it helps, but if I think it might, because it's just less money that they're getting from us.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, dude. Like, definitely, like choosing not to, like, you know, go to the McDonald's or whatever. And but at the same time, it's like all rolls back again because like it's okay. It's like when I'm at when well, I don't want to tell too much about my. That's a little personal. So yeah, never mind. It's not, yeah.
Okay.
But people like people all the time, they want to know where their stuff's like processed from or like something like, you know,
where it's sourced, all that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where
and that used to be like that used to be like a point of like oh, where is this from? Like that, I remember that being like this rich bitch, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like,
oh yeah,
no, I want to fucking know. I want to know where it's from. I want to know how bad this is.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I want it, and it's like it's so like people like trying to boycott like meat that comes from China or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, bruh, check this out. China owns so much of our farmland and our pork industry, like so much. Like you're even if the farm and the pigs are on American soil, like they're being like it's a Chinese company. Not that I have a problem with that, but like just saying like as a, you know what I'm saying, it's all rotation. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy.
At the end of the day, though, because I had a similar like debate with my dad about this, where he was like, because him and I argue a lot about like genetically modified food and all this other shit, and I'm like, I'm tired of eating plastic and the shit that they spray. Argue about Monsanto, all that shit. We argue about that shit all the time, and then he's like, well, if there's not enough beef, then you couldn't have just beef whenever you want. And I was like, well, if I could eat a real fucking cow that's not all juiced up on steroids, it's not making me grow a beard, I'll wait 2 months to get a burger. Like, I'm not that bitch. I'm not that. I have to have. I'm not one of those people. I'm the wrong person to say this shit to, because I'll be like, all right, then guess what? Beef becomes a treat like it's supposed to be.
But
you think about if you think about from back from the 50s, because I collect all these magazines that are from like anywhere from like the 1910s to like the 1970s, and I like to mutilate them and cut them up and decimate them, which is awful in itself. But in all of it, it's steak is a treat. It was never supposed to be. You were supposed to eat it all the time. So that's the whole thing. Is if I don't get to eat beef every day. But when I do, it's good beef. Man, I'm going to fucking take the quality over quantity every time.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
Every time.
Yeah, man. And like, if you're growing your own vegetables and stuff, dude, you're treating yourself like that. Like, I don't understand the whole, I'm obviously not a vegetarian, but like, I'm not against it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
yeah, neither am I.
You know what I'm saying? Just like having rice and vegetables or something like that, for a while. Like it's like fucking. I don't get I don't get the fact that we have chicken in a box. Like like you know what I'm saying? Like a chicken meal that comes in one box, dude. It's wild to me. It's insanity.
Yeah.
Of course that thing has microplastics and crazy shit in it.
Of course, yeah.
And do you need it that much? Eat a cucumber, motherfucker. Like, goddamn.
And I get where my dad's coming from, because, he immigrated here from Cuba, and he saw all of his, the fucking ox that his family owned get fucking taken by the government. And like, this is no, so he's like, when there's no chicken anymore, you have to wait 6 months to get chicken.
Yeah.
I think I get it. I get the fear of that. But at the same time, there is definitely a middle ground where, okay, if we don't have to spray everything with poison, where we're constantly eating Roundup, consumable Roundup. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, especially there's like a TikTok trend right now that's happening where everybody's eating cucumbers. So now there's a cucumber shortage. okay, I don't get cucumber right now then, I guess. You know, I don't know. Or just like when anything gets recalled, okay, well, then I'll wait until it's not poisoned, I guess. It's the same kind of idea. It's just the reason that it's not available is different. So, I don't know. I'm definitely not, like, advocating for the way Cuban-specific communism works, but it's just, this isn't working. This isn't working either.
Sure. No, yeah, right. No, 100%. 100%. Yeah.
We got way off topic. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I got something else to ask you.
What?
Speaking of Cuba, you just reminded me of something. So there's this thing that was happening in America. It's like a culturally, like, it's Americana that was probably like early 90s, maybe late 80s through mid 90s, and it was definitely like granny art, but it was like be like two naked boys out by a field. And okay, have you never experienced this? Have you never seen this?
Wait, finish it. Like, two naked boys in a field and what?
Well, they might be peeing. They might have like some cowboy boots and like a cowboy hat or a John Deere hat. And just be nice to have their butt. Yeah, it sounds so weird.
I don't remember that. I do remember like a lot of like the Norman Rockwell where they'd like paint a baby in a tub or something like that, but not just naked kids in a field, especially not in the 80s. Jesus.
Like this Mark, ask Mark. Was Mark remember this?
Producer Mark, do you remember what the he said? God,
okay. Never mind. Well, it was a thing.
No, I believe you.
I swear. It was a piece of Americana, like there would be like this. I guess
what was it? Paintings or was it photographs?
No. It's like it was like a photo.
No, dude! Yeah, I know. I think I've seen it at like thrift stores and like antique shops.
Yes.
But it's like it was like I was always like, this is like a weird. I feel is this someone's children? Like, why is this being sold? This should be in someone's attic, not for sale. Just these naked kids next to a creek. Digging in dirt with boots on. Like they would have boots on but be completely naked and like they're holding a frog or something. Yes. Yeah. I remember seeing that. It's weird, Producer Mark. It's weird.
It's weird, right? So like I remember those things, and I remember that being a thing, and it's kind of like a piece of Americana for that time. But so like when we go and we work at houses and stuff, or like we're doing yard work at like an Airbnb or something. Every once in a while, I have to go inside. You know what I mean? And like take a shit, whatever. And there's always the weirdest art. There's like the fucking weirdest art that's I posted
and not
some
cool
of
weird, not cool weird.
No, not cool weird. But like it's just the strangest shit. But I ran into one of those pictures, right, in an Airbnb in the bedroom, and I was like, man, I felt so differently about it. Like it made me feel so, just like I had just explained it to you, and like being like saying it, like it felt so weird. Like it was like, dude, if I was to go into an Airbnb now and just see two naked kid on the wall,
there's just too much. We talk about pedophilia way too much in our culture for it to.
Yeah, dude.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, dude.
Producer Mark says there is a house in Beverly Hills with a ton of naked kid statues all over the lawn. Kids doing like weird shit. There was also. Dude, I remember when my parents were like really big into like gardening and shit, that they had like a bunch of statues, and there was always like a little kid. They weren't always naked though, but it was always like a little kid like throwing a ball, and like they would have like children at play statues, which I always thought was like, I don't know. fine, I guess. But then there was always like the Victorian era. There was always like cherubs that looked like kids. They were always holding grapes or something, and it was like.
So I think it was supposed to be like that. It's kind of supposed to be like
a modern take on it, maybe.
yeah, dude. But like, it's so. And I remember it never bothering me. Like when I saw, I was like, oh shit, I remember these.
Right, but Naked Kids is evolved too. Think about it. In the 80s and 90s, we were not talking about pedophilia as much as we talk about it now.
And we are a bit.
Yeah. Yes. It seems like in hindsight, maybe the signs were there. It wasn't just this niche type of art you enjoyed. Oh, producer Mark's pulling up the house. Oh, it's going to be weird. I can't wait. But yeah, no, but I do remember what you're talking about because it was like a photorealistic version of like a lot of that Norman Rockwell inspired type of just people,
right. It's like
snapshots of people at their homes or whatever. But the little kid, because it was especially when it was more than one kid, when it was two naked children, one of them holding a frog, cowboy hats on, one of them holding a frog, one of them wearing rain boots, not wearing anything else.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
But I think it was also like fun. It was also kids being naked was also look at his little kid ass. You know, it wasn't anything. I think nakedness was also it shouldn't.
Definitely shouldn't.
Right.
It definitely shouldn't be anything. And like, dude, I've been around a gazillion
pedophiles. I think we all have.
In the wild. Yeah.
You said I've been around a lot of, and I said pedophiles. We all have. We just didn't know it.
Yeah. No. Like just naked kids in the wild. Which you know what I'm saying? Which you know what I mean? I've never thought anything, but when I saw that picture, wow, at this age, I was like, oh my God.
It's also weird that it's in the bedroom. A photo like that, if you were going to have it, it would need to be in the bathroom where, this is where people get naked and take a shower or whatever.
I might not even thought about it then, but
that's what I like to look at before I go to sleep. Yeah, that's a strange choice. It's a strange choice.
Yeah, man.
I love
Yeah, man. It just well, yes, and it is honestly really is just something like that the talking about it and exposing it and like doing all this and all that as that because fucking dude nowadays you don't want to like post your kids online like where I think like maybe there was a time where I was like, oh, look at the kid in the bathtub, and everybody's like, oh, fucking your kid's in the bathtub.
Yeah,
that's cute. He's fucking this like
my parents have a ton of pictures of me naked when I was little.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
And I'm certain, and that's the other thing too, is like, then that was always the trope is like, whenever you'd have somebody come over, that was the thing to embarrass you, was to show you, to show pictures of you in the tub when you're a kid or whatever. But, now that's weird. It's weird to do now because you never know who's weird.
Yeah, he's weird. He's online and being weird and like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, so maybe I've changed, but like, I remember seeing that, never think anything of it, and like, never really, you know what I'm saying? Process it like that. But then back in that bedroom, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, producer Mark pulled up. It's like a naked kid holding another naked kid, like making him fly around, doing like an airplane. And like one naked kid leaning back and is it kissing the other kid on the cheek or something? There's two naked kids that are hanging on the wall. What the fuck, dude? How is this house not egged constantly? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but rich people always complain about their neighbors. How is this fucking person getting away with this? Yeah, this is gross. Yeah, this is weird. I don't think pedophilia should be a political talking point, but this is the case that does not help them, I think. I love that they grew a bunch of fucking trees and stuff like that to kind of hide it. The trees are all gone now, so you just see the naked kids. Ew. What the fuck?
That place is gonna be haunted. That sounds like a
haunted. Maybe that's why they can't get rid of the statues. The kids won't let them. Oh my gosh.
That's so weird.
If you're in Los Angeles ever and you want to go see it, it's 711 North Bedford Drive. If anybody's looking for a house to egg, make sure you guys, I'm going to dox it. 711 North Bedford Drive in Beverly Hills, California. If you ever want to see the house full of fucking naked children. Jesus Christ.
Is there like diapers and stuff on them, or is it just
no diapers, man? Like, no diapers.
No, Jesus Christ.
Well, now you guys can look it up and see how bad it is if you want to.
Jesus, who's a sculptor? Like, what is
going
on?
What I'm saying. What the fuck, dude? And I can see it like some fucking weirdo trying to sell it. I just love encapsulating the youth and at a time where being, you know what I'm saying? Some fucking weirdo trying to spin it.
No, dude. No, dude. Stop.
Awful.
It's random. And it definitely could be just like the times have changed. I mean, goddamn. There was a time
I'm gonna go there with a ski mask.
Like,
I guess I shouldn't say it because then it's premeditated. But I just want to spray paint bottoms on all these kids. Just spray paint.
What are you doing, dude? Like, what the fuck?
Speaking of Russian, didn't they do that with a bunch of art, like oil paintings? They like painted Stalin in a bunch of shit and like painted over. They like modified a bunch of like oil paintings that later on like art historians like had to uncover and like take off layers of paint to find something underneath it.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
that'd be hilarious. Like pictures of Jesus, and it's like Stalin.
Just Stalin's ass on the cross. Jesus Christ. Nobody will know this has been modified. Nobody will know.
Well, it's bad. I guess, again, this the worst propaganda ever. They've got just such terrible taste in propaganda.
Yeah.
I could do much better Russia. Hit me. Stop.
Yeah. Y'all gotta get back. Y'all gotta get back to your roots, because that old school Russian propaganda was fucking fire, dude. Some of the fonts, even some of the fonts, I've used some of the fonts that they used back in the day, or versions of them.
You know, you gotta wonder, like, do they think that like just all of America is just anti-woke, and that they're going to like, again, if you're listening to the Tim Pool podcast and you're like trusting his opinion on things, like, were you like already lowest common denominator?
Well, I mean, we talked about this the other week, where about the kids that you work with getting brainwashed by just some random ass motherfucker on YouTube. I mean, it's possible, but it's I mean, you can see because of how they're flailing right now. Once Kamala got put in the seat, I mean, they're freaking the fuck out. Man. They're freaking the fuck out.
They lost control.
They're freaking the fuck out.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Because they were.
I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to like. I mean, like, you're seeing fucking Trump on fucking goddamn Theo Vaughn, goddamn Lex Fried. He's doing fucking numbers. Like, you know, they're not saying a goddamn thing either, dude. No. That's the weirdest thing about it. It's like the guy doesn't say anything. He's just like, it's just crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It is.
Producer Mark, I don't want to look at the baby house anymore. I don't want to see the naked babies anymore. I appreciate you showing me that it's real. I believe you. I believe you. I don't want to see it anymore. Get it off the goddamn screen. But yeah, I mean, I said it before. I'll say it again. I was like, how bad is he doing that he's doing Theo Vaughn? That's what I'm saying. Like, you're doing a comedian's podcast. That means you're flailing, bro. You're flailing.
That is. I'll listen to some of them, but like I can't because I just want I'm like interested, like you know what I'm saying. Like I hate a spin on something. You know what I'm saying. I just want to hear it for myself.
Yeah, of course.
So like, I'll listen to a little bit of it, but it's not the only person who I really like listening to. I know this is crazy, but dude, I love whatever the fuck RFK. Like I wish he wasn't in office. But he is such a
well, now that he's out of the race, you can still enjoy him. Now that he's not, he dropped out, you can still enjoy how crazy he is.
What a psycho, dude. What a psycho, dude. I love it. I love the bear story, you know, about the whale. Have you heard about the whale story that?
No, tell me.
Oh, yeah. Like, cut some whale's head off.
Like, what?
Yeah. Dude,
does he mean a whale shark? What? Oh, come on.
Yeah, dude, he's a psycho, dude. I just wish he would just tell stories and just stop. Don't. You don't.
Yeah, stop trying to participate and just spew off your insanity.
Yeah, just be entertaining.
Now exactly. Why can't he just be?
That's what, like, dude, my favorite version of Trump is like when he's like busting on fucking, like he doesn't do as well busting on Democrats.
Yeah, because he's old as shit, man. He's losing his edge.
But I know that, but like, dude, call it like Ron DeSantis meatball Ron. It's so funny, dude. It's just so funny. He has some makeup and say, yeah, but he is old as fuck. He is even like shit.
That's what I'm saying. He's like he doesn't have that. His
he lost it.
His followers remember a Trump is what's happening.
Yeah,
and they want that. But that guy's not there anymore. You could tell.
Yeah.
You could tell from the fucking Theo Von clips when he's all like, well, so what about cocaine? That was the most alive I'd seen the man. Does that give you an up? That guy who lived through the 80s? Yeah, you had no idea, huh? Dude. Just curious about what it does.
Epstein, Mr. Epstein. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Does it give you an up?
In the 80s, does no cocaine pills on it. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Hey, dude, speaking of drugs and conservatives, this is another great story that came out. It was like Kid Rock and Jason Aldean are like, they're like having these like rocking for conservative country. I don't know. It's so bad, dude. And then,
you know what? I bet they're not playing anymore. Keep on rocking in the free world. It ain't free no more, baby.
No, that's a fucking. It's and it's worse than that. It's worse than that. It's like they're like have tents of like Delta 8 and Delta kind of like some fake. They're all getting high on fake weed, fake drugs, and like, dude, it's the fucking. It's in the New York Times. It is fucking incredible. It is like, it's sad. It's everything you want to be. It's such a psyop. It's such a wonderful psyop to, like, you know, especially because like Trump's now talking about legalizing weed and stuff. I guess they're trying to make.
He's grasping, man. I'm telling you.
He's trying to run as a lefty conservative. Like he's supposed to be like the anti-war, pro-weed. Like what is going on out here?
He's just saying anything at this point. I'm telling you,
really, honestly,
he's flailing.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. All of it's crazy. It's just all nuts.
Well, he was a lefty forever before. Maybe he's just reverting back to his old memory. You know how like as people get older, it's easier for you to activate like long-term memory versus short term. That's part of the things like first signs of like dementia and Alzheimer's and shit like that. I think he's remembering how fucking lefty he was before he ran for president. Because that guy was always, he was always blue.
Epstein's jet. Look, I'm driving around in it. You know what I'm saying? I know where they're flying. We can all party. Vote for me. I'll fucking fly out to the island. Oh my God. You know how they do that? Like, I don't know if you got any of those texts where it's just like, we want to meet you. Sign up, donate now, and come out and meet. You know what I'm saying? Such and such. Tim Walz and Kamala or Trump and JD. What a nightmare blunt rotation. Could you imagine, like, fucking accidentally somebody, like, registering your name or something? So however it would do it, you wind up into the stuff like fucking Trump and JD Vance, like, just like, oh my God.
I get unhinged text messages about Florida because I'm registered to vote, and I have the same number that I've had since I was like 14. So I get a lot of weird shit every time it's voter season. I get a lot of weird shit. And
what's the craziest one you think?
They don't sound crazy. They just like, you know, your rights are being, the worst is like your rights are being it's always that. Don't let this other person in office. Your rights they're going to take something away from you. It's always that bullshit.
There's nothing about eating bugs or nothing.
No. Are those the texts you're getting? Jesus Christ.
For sure. Yeah. Like, liberals want you to eat bugs and take your cheeseburgers away. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? How did you get this number? Like, what's going on, dude? Like, oh my God, no.
Man, political mudslinging used to be real. It used to be pretty, like, I appreciate how it used to be, I guess. More than this. At least it was, like, silly.
I mean,
this is outlandish.
This is fine.
But you also don't mind if it all burns down, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, we started this with you going, Russia, hire me.
I don't care too much about any of the politicians running, but like, I desperately want the labor movement to have its chance, and like I support it so wholly and so fully, and like I'm just like, I want them to have their chance. So I am pushing for I don't want it to burn. I do want to see the unions and all the union leaders. You know, John. By the way, if anybody hasn't seen the Perfect Union video where Missy Skaggs is in there and her mama's in it. It's where they're doing the swing voters in Kentucky, like one place that's like the most. Anyways, it's great. It's great. So many of these so many of the union and labor leaders are like have worked so hard to get to this place where they're at that I'm actually pretty passionate about that. Even though I don't give a fuck about the politicians, I'm like I feel very strongly. So I don't honestly want to be. I'd rather be a spokesman for the union than I would Russia. But if Russia's paying $100K a week, I'll sell them.
You just need to work for them for a month, and then you could help the union.
Yeah, I mean, I could sell Russia better than Tim Pool could. That's all I.
I think we all could. I think that's the problem is there's a lack of creativity on that side. And at the end of the day.
I know. It's great. Absolutely great.
Okay, give me something you feel good about. Give me something gravy, baby.
Unions. It's really, I've been watching the labor movement has
I like all unions except the police unions, personally.
Right. Oh, yeah. Which that's more of a cartel than it is anything.
Yeah. That is a good way to describe it.
That's like a lot more. That's not another really. Yeah, I really feel good about what the unions are doing and what they're coming out and saying. You know, they have an honest stance and an honest appreciation of even anti-war stuff, which I'm, extremely into. Where, regardless of the war, or I feel like, but aside from that, I think they've got a good vision for where they want to take workers and how they're going to work in the Democratic Party, and then probably outside of it. And I imagine by the date, May 1st, May Day, 2028, I believe that between now and then, there's going to be such a shift in our class consciousness as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the work that they're doing, actually unionizing people, I really think of it as like that's the biggest and best and brightest spot that I'm seeing out there right now.
It's so funny you say that, because we just had Labor Day, which is what that's the holiday they threw at us to get us to stop fucking gathering.
Yeah.
What if we just give you a day off in September, far away from May Day? What if we just
yeah. But May Day is the day globally, and that's the day. That's the workers, it has a lot more significance. And like, I don't know, man. If you're tired of all the bad news in the world, even though there is like some bad news on there, sometimes they talk about how Alabama's prisons are like straight gulagging, man. I mean, like sending their prisoners to like work at McDonald's and like all these fast food chains and stuff. It's really crazy, dude.
Wow.
It's like, yeah, dude. Like I was joking one time about being sent to the lib gulag for being working at an Arby's and stuff. But anyway, it's real. Not the lib gulag, but the fact that they're
having
sending their prisoners
to work.
Yeah.
Yikes.
But, more perfect union. I can't say enough about that channel and the work that they're doing on there. And if you want a bit of sunshine in your life to see that stuff's actually happening, people are actually doing something. If you want to get away from the rhetoric and see exactly what's going on the ground, because the only power that we have, guys, is the power of our labor. Like, even if you don't have anything else, man, like that's what keeps this country running. And like, we are a lot more powerful than you think we are. And like, that's what's going to make the changes.
I mean, and if you don't think that, look at what the pandemic did, which is people stopped working even just for a few months, and the panic that happened within this country. Like, it's true. It's truly, it's what we have to offer. So,
yeah.
And there's only so many things they can outsource.
Yeah.
Yeah. On a more oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, please finish your thought.
Oh, no. I was just gonna say, like, all day, you always hear people say, like, with the criminalization of homelessness that's going on now, and like all this, all the bad stuff. People are saying that it's that's gonna blow back on these people. Like, there's so much mental health, and like so many of these people have mental health issues, and like terrible medical problems. I don't know.
Yeah, I think what we should do is reverse what fucking Reagan did, where he let everybody closed all of these places down for these people to go to, open places back up like that. Just don't fucking conduct weird experiments on the mentally ill. I mean, it seems pretty simple to me.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Well, there's like this, in leftist corners, there's like big talk about like prisons basically becoming asylums, and like, I'm saying like the workforce becoming prison camps, and like, basically because it's slavery. If you get a prison sentence and they send you to McDonald's, what they're doing is you're becoming a slave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not smashing rocks. You're frying French fries.
But anyways, but that's not gonna last forever.
Yeah. On a personal note, something that was gravy for me is I got to hang out with one of our gravy babies, Bobby from Silva. Was in Los Angeles, and I got to see one of our gravy babies in the flesh. It was fun. We had a cute like fun day. Went shopping.
I have no doubt.
Fucking just.
So, yeah.
Yeah. It was real Pretty Woman of us. We were just, oh my God, you try on this dress. You try, what do you think about this shirt? It was fun. Get coffee. It was nice. It was nice to see, to connect with people that like us. That's always a fun thing for me. And you're getting a taste of that too, since you're now in the Discord. You finally got your technical issues taken care of, and you're in the Discord hanging out, which is beautiful. A lot of way more interesting conversations happening since you've gone in there. Now it's like, DJ, look what I found. Now you got researchers.
Oh, I know. I'm finding out about Canadian serial killers, which I still need to find out. I need to look into that. But yeah, no, I didn't know we had such a broad base in there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's fun. That's fun. A lot of times in my day, I'm either in a car. Like the work that I do, usually like 2 or 3 hours, and then like the rest of the time, I was like, I'm just in a car.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, or if I'm just like at home by myself, but like mainly the time, like in a truck or something going somewhere. It's just like it's made my day a lot better. So thanks, guys.
Hell yeah.
Seeing all the cats and the dogs and the what's that typical.
Make sure y'all join the Discord, and if you got some cash, throw it at us so Drew doesn't have to work 2 jobs now. Patreon.com/GravyBabyPod. Do you got anything?
Sure.
You got anything else? I think we gotta wrap it up.
Oh man, yeah, I could probably dig around here and find something, but it's right. It's never lacking things to say.
Well, if anybody's in the Pacific Northwest, I'm going to be at the Club Comedy September 19th to the 21st. And then in October, I'll be in Rochester, Minnesota. You remember that place. Rochester, Minnesota. And also St. Paul, Minnesota. And then the weekend of my birthday, I'll be in Janesville, Wisconsin. CarmenMorales.com for all of your Carmen Morales needs. Drew, fuck you, and we miss you.
Yeah.
And we adore you guys, and we love you. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
You could stick a whole ribeye in one of your back pockets. Like,